Hi, my name is Daniela and I'm going to talk about my project of the Black Month history. I decided to do a timeline because I thought it will explain better all of the evolution it has had. First of all, I put a photo of Harriet Tubman at the beginning because she represents bravery. Even though she had struggled a lot because of the circumstances, she helped many black slaves and also was an activist woman of suffrage. I started my timeline in the year of 1909 with William Edward Burghardt, who after the Nigerian movement, which was organized to oppose racial segregation, he founded in 1909 the NAACP, which is an American civil rights organization. The next year was 1926 because that was the year in which the first Black History Week was implemented by Curt Woodwin, who dedicated his life to educating African Americans about achievements and contribution of their ancestors. The third year was 1955, when Rosa Parks decided not to give her boss place to a white man. I decided to put her because she stands up by her beliefs. She fought racial discrimination and segregation. The fourth year was 1956, which was the year of the Montgomery bus boycott, which was a civil rights protest led by Martin Luther King, whom in 1963 gave his speech of the vision of America with his phrase of, "I have a dream." The fifth year was 1967. I put it for two reasons. One of them because was the year when Marshall became the first Black U.S. Supreme Court Justice, and the second reason because in this year Will Smith was born, and he represents the pure talent and hope that everything is possible, that even of all adversities, he followed his dream. The final year I put was 2020. For me, it was very important because even though I knew about this problem, I hadn't realized how serious it was. In this year, George Floyd was killed, and almost all the world got up asking for justice. He represents millions of people, not just Black people, but all the people that ever felt discriminated. The protest of Black Lives Matter had an impact on everyone. All of this led to my reflection. I was educated in a school in which the perspective, experiences, and discoveries of Black Americans were not an integral part of our learning. The narrative most of us have about Black Americans has led us to inaccurate stereotypes, biases, and prejudice. Black History Month provides with an opportunity to hear the voices and experiences of people who have historically been oppressed, ignored, marginalized, and overlooked in the world. Black History Month is not just a time to celebrate Black Americans who have paved the way for us to all to thrive. It also a time to consider how we can create more justice in our daily lives. During this partial, I learned a lot. I just knew some names, but not the whole story. Almost everything I learned impressed me, such as Carter's fight for knowledge and Rose's bravery to stand up for her rights. This is a very relevant topic nowadays because the suffer hasn't been over. People are still getting killed or abused. It is still happening all over the world. We are all unique and important. No one is better than other. We are just different, and we need to learn about it. The lesson I extract from all of this partial is that it is very important to stand up for yourself and not let your fears take control of yourself. I could extrapolate this into the he for she movement. It is very important for me that this situation is taken as serious as it's supposed to be. So I will not be afraid anymore. Instead, I will take actions for it.